another nail in my coffin.
Hey everybody, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete, and welcome to another episode of Let's Nail This, where viewers try and fix the kills of stupid people in horror movies. In my Nails in a Coffin series, I rate how well a person responds to a life-threatening situation, and I use Nails in a Coffin as a rating system. Victim fights hard to make the right choices, they can get up to 4 nails. If they make dumb decisions and actions, such as just standing there, running upstairs instead of running outside, you've all seen it, they can get as low as 1 nail in the coffin. There's a lot of stupid decisions we all see in horror movies. Like I said, like splitting up, not running away, or waiting until midnight to go investigate the haunted house. We've all seen it. We yell at the screen, "Oh, how can you be so stupid?" And you may have even said to yourself, "Hey, if that was me, I would have done this." That's what we're doing here. I'm assigning people kills that I gave 1 nail in the coffin to because the victim was so stupid. They, in turn, get to tell the audience what they would have done if they were in the victim's position. If you'd like to take part in this series and be featured on this channel, I'd really appreciate it. Just shoot me an email. Link will be in the description down below. I'll assign you a kill that I gave 1 nail in the coffin to because the victim was dumb. You get a chance to tell everybody what you would have done and how you would have tried to survive this kill if you were in that position. Just keep it based in reality. You can't be John Wick or Chuck Norris. In this episode, we have a good friend of mine, Noah, from Hamburgers and Horror, a very, very fun channel about hamburgers and horror movies. It's 2 of my favorite things ever. I'm a big supporter of Noah's channel. It's a ton of fun. Please check it out. I'll have links down in the description below. I assigned Noah the prostitute's death in the beginning of The Burning. She was the first kill in the movie. Cropsey had hired her, and they were in an apartment. He attacked her and killed her. And I gave her 1 nail in the coffin since I felt she really didn't do anything when she saw Cropsey coming at her. She just kind of stood there or backed up. Let's hear what Noah says and what he thinks she could have done better in this situation. Noah, let's nail this.
Hello everyone, I'm Noah Hook from Hamburgers and Horror, and today I'll be looking at the death of the prostitute in The Burning. This was Cropsey's first on-screen kill, and it's both really important and unimportant to the plot. On the face of it, this kill is just to show us that Cropsey has gone mad since the accident happened, but I think there's a bit more going on than that. After years in the hospital, the very first thing Cropsey did was try to get laid, and it was this realization that ever returning to normalcy was out of the question for him. I think this was the last straw for him before he finally snapped. But I'm not here to break down the psychology of Cropsey. We're here to look at what this woman could have done better to either survive or at least earn more than 1 nail. First of all, I would not have let this guy into my home without getting a good look at his face. Obviously, this is a hush-hush kind of profession. I don't expect her to be checking IDs and shit, but you could at least look your customer in the eyes before bringing them into your home. That alone would have been enough to keep her out of this whole situation. My next point hinges on whether or not you think Cropsey was planning to kill the woman from the start or not. If you think it was his plan to just kill her, this point is a bit moot, but she could have had sex with him. I mean, as far as I know, he was a paying customer, and I'm sure she's had quite a few men who weren't exactly lookers. I'm not comfortable sticking with this option as it's a pretty dark route to go down, but she could have not immediately responded with shock and disgust upon seeing his face. I understand it must have been very shocking and hard to contain that, but she kind of just really hammered down on the "get away from me, oh my god." Like, that, you could have handled it a little bit differently. I would have tried to keep my shit together and show him a good time until it was safe for me to flee. You know, push him down on the bed, drop his pants down to his knees, and then escape while his pants are down. But let's say we get to that point where it's clear Cropsey intends to kill us, during which the woman just fearfully backs away towards her window. She seemingly does not try to stop Cropsey from grabbing her by the throat, and similarly does very little but scream as Cropsey grabs the scissors and stabs her. Use both of your arms to push him away, or grab his stabbing arm, or gouge his fucking eyes out. Do something with them. I generally think this was a lose-lose situation for the prostitute, but utilizing some of the efforts I've mentioned would help towards this woman surviving, or at least earning more than one nail in a coffin. But how would y'all have fought off Cropsy in this situation? Let me and Uncle Pete know down in the comments. And before I sign off, I want to thank Uncle Pete for having me on the channel, and be sure to tune in for more fun episodes of Let's Nail This. Stay safe out there, y'all.
Thanks, Noah. Fantastic response. I like the first thing you said, that she never should have let him up to her apartment without at least looking him in the eyes first. I'm unaware how this whole prostitution thing works, so I would assume that a prostitute would at least want to look into the person's face or eyes before deciding yay or nay, just get a good look at them, but I don't think she did any of that. And Noah did awesome. Like, she also fell into the trap of forgetting she had arms. She really kind of didn't do anything. No survival instinct. All great points, Noah. Awesome job. I feel like if she did those things, she easily could have gotten more than one nail in the coffin, or even had a chance to survive. Let me know, and Noah, in the comments down below what you thought of his response. I think he did great. Would you have done anything differently, and how would you have responded? Thanks again, and also if you wanted to participate just like Noah did, shoot me an email, link in the description, and I'll assign you a death that I've covered, which they received one nail in the coffin for being so stupid. Then you get to tell everybody how you would have fixed it. Should be fun hearing all these responses. I'm having a lot of fun. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Help me grow this channel. And please, subscribe to Noah's channel as well. There will be a link down below. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, stay happy, and be good to each other. I am your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete, and remember, with great kills, there must also come great nails.